welcome back to my channel. I was gonna do another video on why I hate going to town and public transport when I'd just rather go in the car, because I thought I'd just take the bus today because just something different. But I got onto the going there was no problem. But what really annoys me is when you go into town and some people are just rude and like inconsiderate. Like they can see you pushing a double pushchair or a pushchair in general, like around the town, and especially like when you go into shops and stuff like that, like they just walk in front of your pushchair or they won't let you pass, like, and they'll walk really slow, which really winds me up when they're more than capable to be walking at a normal speed. But what also annoys me is when I'm polite to them and I use my manners and say that please and thank you, and like, you know, could you please move home, like, could you please like let me past, or oh thank you once like they've let you pass. But some people, especially around my town, I don't know if it's like that around anyone else's town, but no one in my town does it. It's like, apart from like your oldies and people like that, but people that are like around my age, or to be fair, even most adults, like the only people that are polite in my town really are the oldies. But that's where I've got the respect for them, because they've got it for me. But when people just don't say please or thank you, or they purposely get in the way of my pushchair, and it is not easy pushing the double pushchair. It's hard, because it's heavy, and then sometimes Toby doesn't want to be in the pushchair, or like, you know, or I have to stop to give Amelia back her dummy, or sort Toby out with a drink or some food. It's not easy. And then people also like when they're looking down on me kind of thing, because I've got 2 kids at the age of 22, and it really winds me up. So they're looking at my kids to say like, well, poor kids kind of thing. Or it could just be like, you know, I do the best for my kids. Like, Toby gets what he wants, and so will Amelia when she can talk. Like, my kids are well fed, they're bathed every night, in clean clothes, in clean pyjamas, and like, do you know what I mean? Like, just because I've got my hair on top of my head, like, doesn't mean I don't care. But that's the way you get looked at around my town, which really, like, people just look down at you. But it just, I don't know, it's just rude people in general. I hate especially going around shops with my double pushchair, because with the Oyster Max it's like you kind of manoeuvring like a limousine around, and then you've also got to be careful then with what bags you're sticking on the pushchair or under the pushchair. But it's as well when you're buying stuff as well, and if it's just my essential, like my cleaning products and toiletries and whatnot. But if they see, because what we do, we give Toby, we give him like, today I bought a chore chart thing. Like, I know he's only need 2, but he loves to help with like the washing and stuff like that. So like, it's his little, I've bought him a little chore chart for like a reward, and then by the end of that he can either have the money, or when we're out he can get a toy for like good behaviour, or say he's at his dinner like thing, because he has got a habit of not wanting to eat all of his dinner. But that's my little rant about people around the town. Next is why I hate buses. I hate buses because when you're waiting for a bus in the bus station, there's like, where you wait, there's a queue, and people always are just inconsiderate that you're already standing there, or like, and I mean, like, there's chairs and stuff, but I don't mind if the person's got manners or they're elderly and they need to sit down. Like, I don't mind that. If they've got manners and whatnot towards me, then I'm fine. But when people haven't got manners, or they just push in, and then it's just like, you can see I was waiting there and you just go and pushed in so you get on before me, and it does my head in, especially with people with other push chairs. Like, yeah, we've all got a, like, only 2 push chairs are allowed on the bus, but I find people with push chairs, like, I don't do it myself because I just don't, I'd rather just wait for the next one. What's the point in pushing in? Do you know what I mean? Because it's not going to get you nowhere, apart from someone trying to start an argument with you. But people were doing it to me today. It's like, I was waiting there, and these 2 push chairs just pushed in front of me, so I had to wait for the next, like, I just waited for the next bus, because I weren't going to have an argument and say, well, I was here before you, kind of thing. And then I had to stick up for this other, like, an old man, because they come to sit down, basically this man that was standing literally right behind me, which I was like, I was just like, why are you right behind me? Is there any need for that? And he started having a go at this old man and like woman that just sat down. Like, they weren't pushing in, they were just sitting down. And it was like, you're pushing in, and I was like, mate, they ain't pushing in, they're just sitting down. Like, that's what the seats are there for. And he just kept starting, and I was just like to the old man, just ignore him, because he's just being an idiot. Like, you know, that's what the chairs are there for. You know, we could all see you are pushing in, you just wanted to sit down, which is fair enough. But it's just people that generally just push in because they don't care. Like, they're pushing in front of elderly people, where I'm that sort of person where I let elderly people that have got manners and speak to the kids and whatnot. Like, you've got like elderly people that just like speak to the kids and they've got manners, and I'll let them in front of me on the bus, whether I'm waiting or not. But people that are just rude and generally pushing in front of like elderly people and like pushchair, because if you think on our bus, if a wheelchair's already on there, then there's only one room then for a pushchair. So if you've already got a wheelchair on there, then there's only one room for a pushchair. But people always pushing in front of the other pushchair, like, person, which I think is unfair. Like, there's a queue thing for a reason. Like, people should stick to it, but in my town and in the bus station, people just don't care, and no one basically says, oh, well, there's the queue, would you like to like join it? Like, if there's no pushing in kind of things, it's not fair. Because I mean, it does cause a lot of arguments, that like pushing in front of people. Because I know, like, sorry guys, my hair's just bugging me. Look at all these spots. I've had a major like breakout of the amount of stress I'm under. But I'll get into that in another video. Yeah, no, anyway, I'm just going off on a thing. well, back to what I was on about. Yeah, there's a queuing system for a reason, so I wish people would actually stick to it. But that's my little rant over, guys. But like, just let me know down below like what sort of videos you want, and I'll be sure to like do them for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll definitely see you in my next video, guys. See you later.